Hey YouTubers, it's me, Lonnie Clark, Nuts for Art, and I am going to attempt to get through this very last page that we have to read. I have spent about 20 minutes trying to take a decent copy of this. All these numbers are related to all these data site centers. There's 31 of them. It tells you the equipment that they used, the prefectures they are in, the name of the site, and their contact information. This is the contact. But I have not been able to take a decent photograph. I've been trying for about 20 minutes. And I've actually read this page 3 times already to try to get it through without messing up the words too badly. And I'm just going to persevere and get this done. The one that I recorded last week had lots of pausing and coughing and stuff like that because I've kind of got sick in the last week. And because today is November 22nd, Mari Inouye of the Manhattan Project for a Nuclear-Free World and some other anti-nuke activists went to the Japanese embassy in New York today to hand a letter to the Holy See, to the Catholic priest that they've mailed. They sent it to I guess what they're doing is they're appealing to the Pope to get actively engaged to stop nuclear and to demand some truth from the liars of the nuclear industry. And if any of you haven't heard Libby Halevi's show today or this week, I strongly urge you to listen to it because her guest actually really highlights the way that they are beginning to eliminate just even having the information or the towns that were harmed. So this is really important data for all of us. I'm not going to blab on, but I am going to attempt to read this. If I start hacking, I'm going to mute the phone and just keep going because I want to get this up today. I think I'm okay. I took some homeopathics right before I started, and I should be good to go for 15 minutes before I start coughing again. So the MENA-NO data site measurement accuracy control. And as we know, MENA-NO means everybody. DataSite developed its own accuracy control method to confirm that measurements were being done accurately. In order to record and publicize their data, all of DataSite's participating measurement laboratories had to ensure that the accuracy of each and every measuring device was above an adequate standard. The way to guarantee this was to implement, quote, measurement accuracy control, unquote. When DataSite was established in 2012, Mr. Junichi Onohumu, that's Junichi, Junichi Ohnuma, Junichi Onuma of C Labo and others developed their own accuracy control method as a way of confirming whether or not each citizen measurement laboratory was correctly measuring radioactive contamination in food products. The method they came up with was to create a standard brown rice mix using cesium-contaminated brown rice from Fukushima Prefecture. Contaminated brown rice was mixed with non-contaminated brown rice into 4 different sample batches: 3 becquerels per kilogram, 10 becquerels per kilogram, 50 becquerels per kilogram, and 100 becquerels per kilogram, using a germanium semiconductor nuclide analyzer, and the 4 marked samples were packaged together as a standard kit. Each year, each participating citizens laboratory carried out measurements of the sample kit, one after another, and the results were evaluated using an, quote, EN number test, unquote. If the EN number wasn't between +1 and -1, the measurement was considered a failure and the cause was investigated. Furthermore, when carrying out the East Japan Soil Becquerel Measurement Project, a separate accuracy control method had to be developed because of the difference in the ranges of the measured food values of food products and soil measurements. For further information about this accuracy control method, please see the introductory section about the East Japan Soil Becquerel Measurement Project, which we read earlier. So here's the picture. This is the standard kit, sample kit with Fukushima brown rice. Can you imagine knowing that you're getting a kit with 100 becquerels? I guess it's better than not knowing. I guess what we say, there's liberty and truth, right? Next subtitle, determining the cause and failure led to the improvement of the measurement accuracy. There were a wide-ranging number of causes which resulted in accuracy control failures. For example, in one measurement laboratory located on the first floor of a building, it was determined that gamma rays emitted from the uranium and thorium and other natural radionuclides located within the aggregate sand and gravel used in concrete, and their daughter nuclides, radon and gas, obstructed the measurement accuracy and prevented the improvement of the quantitative limit. Can you imagine? Gamma rays emitted from uranium and thorium in the concrete? Like, have you guys actually ever thought about that when you're walking on the concrete, that there might actually, in fact, there probably is radioactive nuclides in it? Wow. The problem was overcome by improving ventilation, washing the measurement containers, and implementing other reinforcement measurements. It says measures. Additionally, there were several instances of domestically manufactured measuring devices by the same manufacturer being unable to successfully measure samples below 10 becquerels per kilogram. As a result of tenacious negotiations and discussions with the manufacturer, which claimed that the, quote, specification can only guarantee accuracy up to 10 becquerels per kilogram, unquote, DataCite convinced them to release a comprehensive improvement of the analytic software, and as a result of this reform, it became possible to detect even lower values. Wow, that's awesome. That is the tenacity. See, that's where it matters, where we just decide we're not going to take their stupid answers. Raising the standard of measuring technique as a network. That's the new subtitle. After the Fukushima accident, many non-expert citizens rushed to buy measuring devices and start their own measurement labs, and consequently, in the early stages, there was no shortage of elementary mistakes. In addition to measurement accuracy control, DataCite has held annual technical training sessions and encouraged technical information exchange via email on a regular basis in an effort to overcome these basic mistakes. When making public measurement data, we would like you to know that DataCite made use of our strength as a network and worked hard on technological improvement in an effort to be responsible for the numbers we publicized as citizen laboratories. In closing, we would like to thank Mr. Tomatsu Suganami of the Tagaki Fund for Citizen Science for his considerable assistance in developing the accuracy control method from the infant stages of DataCite. And his name is spelled Tamotsu, Tomatsu Suganami, Sugenami. I think I pronounced that right. Now this is the very last, two last little things. And the little guy here is saying it. See the little guy? He says, sitting in the corner of the boxes of bottled water is a NAL scintillation radiation detector. Instead of using regular Geiger counters, we need this type of sophisticated equipment for measuring radioactivity in food and soil. Geranium-type detectors are even more accurate, but each unit costs over $100,000. That's why we need your support. And then the caption below the picture says, an example of trying to lower the detection limit and shorten the measurement time by using a lead and iron plate and water as an additional block. 100 kilograms of additional lead and 42 boxes of water, totaling 250 kilograms. Check this out. And right in the middle, you see like a little red dot. See that? I think you guys can see that. See right there. I think that's it. Pretty interesting, huh? They sit it on top of a piece of lead. So that's the very end of it, and I've already explained to you about these two pages. the frustration I had in trying to get you that information. You were just going to have to give these people a donation of at least $10 to get this little booklet. And this is the glossary in units. We've already gone through that. Citizens Radiation Data Map of Japan Project Team in North America. Coordinator Rachel Clark. Legal Advisor Mari Inouye. English translation and editing Stephen Reddy. Editing Karen Rogers. Design and editing Tony Sahara. Japan. Editing Director Kiyumi Oyama. Editing is Nokahoko Nakamura. Junichi Ohonuma. Shoko Onuma. Ohnuma. Onuma. Tomoko Tomozuka. Book design Noako Araki. Map design Hiromi Abe. Acknowledgements. We would like to thank the following people who have been specially supportive of starting this book. June Nakasuji, Nozomi Mizushima, Yukari Oseki, and Arthur Bernard. And then it shows you the Mina no Datasite original characters. They are quite adorable too. So here you go. And I'll just show you these names because I think I messed up the names in Japanese. I did my best. And then the very last page, I'm going to read the acknowledgements. Mina no Datasite, everyone's Datasite. Mina no Datasite Publishing, 11-7, Ippon Matsui Azaki Iziaki Machi, Fukushima City, Fukushima 960-0201, Japan, care of NPO Fukushima 30-year project. I will spell that out. So that's 11-7, IPPON-MATSU, IAZAKA, or L, I think it must be I, MACHI. So I'll show this to you so you can see it. Yeah. Oh, it's over there. Okay. I get all backwards with the camera. And then their phone number is 8124-573-5697. Contact is minanods@gmail.com. Copyright 2019 by Mina no Datasite Steering Committee. And the usual, no rights can be done, blah, blah, blah. But they did give me permission. For more information about Mina no Datasite and our future publications, please visit us at https://en.minnanods.net. And that's the end of it, you guys. So I want to thank you for participating by listening to this 6-series part. And I'm actually going to be reading Mari's letter to the Holy See in my next video that I post up. Put your courage feet on, because I think it really does matter that all of us participate in some way. So I really appreciate you caring enough about humanity to speak truth against power. You know, they might be able to lie about the nuclear contamination, but they won't be able to lie about the negative effects. And it is up to us to make an effort to save humanity at this point. Ciao, you guys. Take care. Bye.